guys how I've been putting in my clip-in extensions and how I've been getting them to blend and match with my hair, because that's always been my biggest like reservation towards getting clip-ins, because I've been like, I see them at the beauty supply and they just look so sleek, and I know that like my hair doesn't quite get that sleek. So I was like, will it blend, won't it blend? Luckily I have Luxie hair extensions. I will leave all the information down below as far as what set I have and whatnot. I've been wearing them for a couple of days and I'm actually really surprised with how well they've been blending. Let me just show you guys. If you want to know how I straighten my hair, I do have a whole video on it. I also have a video on how I get my heatless curls, these little waves. So I will link those down below. I'm gonna just start sectioning my hair off. Basically, I like to keep it all under a certain point just so that like my hair can cover, because I do have very fine hair. So I like to just make sure that it's not peeking out, you know, there's no tracks or whatever. So I just start with a simple part, and then I'll even part this. And so I'm going to take one of my sections. I actually twist up my sections at night, just kind of how I twist my hair, so it has the same kind of little, like the slightest wave to it. I did have to knock a bit of the shine off of these. These are really shiny. So what I do to do that, these Bed Heads O Beehive volumizing dry shampoo. I think like black people, we don't really use dry shampoo, but the only time I ever use it is to make my wigs and pieces just look less shiny. This is 100% human hair, but sometimes I feel like with black hair, the color can just be so like, the shine is just really reflective. So I just put a little on there. I put it on there last night before I twisted it, but I'm gonna put a little more on there right now, just so it gives more like a matte sheen, just because my hair isn't gonna be that shiny, like it just isn't. So then I take the 2-piece and I put this one at the very nape of my neck. Okay. So this is gonna be my next section. This is gonna have quite a bit of hair here, just because that's where I like to hide it. I take a 4 clipper, just unravel it a little bit. I kind of like to overlap these, so I put this one at the very like side of my head. And then it goes like almost to this side of my head, but this is where I'm going to start my next section. What I love about the clips is that you can overlap them, so technically that's what I'm doing. The first one's going to go right here in my hair, but the other 3 are just going to be clipped on to the last clips that I put in. Okay? Okay, so you see how these are overlapping, and that's why I do it so far down, because any higher, like an inch or 2 higher, would be really obvious under my hair. It's just too thin. Okay, a good amount of length, but I think I'm probably gonna want volume, so I am gonna go up one more section, but more so just on the side, just kind of like right back here, and just section down a little bit. And I really do one side at a time. This is kind of how I straighten my hair too. I do like the back and then I do the sides. I'm going to put a 3 clip, starting from the center, over. Let's see, like that's too close. Like that's gonna be too close and it's gonna be very obvious. So I just don't want there to be any resistance when I'm doing that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes like I have wigs that it's like I cannot do that. That's insane. So then I'm going to take my 2 clip and I'm going to go directly on top of that one, but a little more towards the center. We're not adding too many tracks, if that makes sense, technically. So then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So this is what I'm working with as far as like extensions, and then I have a little bit of my hair mixed in there. And then I take down the top layer I've been using the Amika Glass Action and I really like it for my hair, but it does make the extensions really shiny, artificially so, and I just don't like that like look. But it does do a good job on my natural hair. After this, I would just lay my edges and kind of go with it. I'll show you guys up close so you can see. And see if this would be like a match for you. I was actually pleasantly surprised. I thought I was gonna have to really do like a lot to get these to look, you know, matchable, blendable, because I do have such fine frizzy hair. My hair just frizzes up. One thing I will say is I did have to cut my hair to make sure I didn't have any dead ends. If you have dead ends, your hair is not going to blend with clip ends. It's just not. So, I mean, that shouldn't be a problem because you're clipping in hair, but it's your hair. Do what you want to do. But yeah, I did have to cut all my dead ends. Like, I even have more to cut because see that? Like, that's not like frizz. It's like my hair not being well kept. So I think that is one thing. If your hair is not well kept, it will show. It just will. But otherwise, I'm actually decently impressed. The hair is nice. It hasn't tangled on me. I have no shedding whatsoever. I would like to see more of like a kinky straight from them. But I feel like the perfect kinky straight just hasn't been made yet. Sometimes I'm like, what is this zigzag pattern? And like, my hair doesn't do that. My hair doesn't do that. Your hair, no one's hair is in an actual Z fucking formation. That's insane. So, you know, we move regardless. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, don't forget to leave it a like. If you like me, don't forget to subscribe. If you want to see more of me, you can always check me out on my Instagram. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!